Hello and welcome to your hex bar deadlift form video. So sensibly load your hex bar. Preferably you have been programmed by a professional and you're going with sensible weights. You know that if your form goes, which we're going over today, you've gone too far and you're just going to cause yourself injury. So don't do that because it'll take longer to progress in the long run. So be sensible but challenge. So we're wanting about 2 reps in reserve. So say we're going for 8, we want to feel like we've got another 2 in reserve maximum. Okay. Foot stands, really, as long as you're in a position where you could take a wee jump and you can come back down without falling over, that should be fine. Our body finds a sensible stance all the time, so we don't need to overcomplicate that as long as we feel comfortable. I come to about just wider than hip width apart. That suits me. On your hex bar, you've got 2 handles. You can flip it over and have a longer handle if that suits your needs for your joints, your anatomy, your body right now. Otherwise, the standard is the shorter handle. Doesn't mean anything about you other than you're just working with your anatomy. So do what works for you. When I come down into my deadlift pickup stance here, I'm ensuring that my hips are not over my shoulders, because if I do that, I'm just sending all the force into my lower back here and I'm not working what I want to work. So hips below the shoulders. My hands are in the middle of the bar, as I said. From here, I don't just go straight in. The first thing I'm going to do is pull the slack out of the bar. So I'm not pulling it all the way up yet, but I'm pulling the slack out. I'm going to squeeze my shoulder blades together here to set the lats. I want to make sure that I'm not overextending in my back, so my core needs to be engaged. I'm taking an inhale. As I exhale, the pressure goes into my core. I'll feel it in my pelvic floor. And then I'm just going to push the floor away with my feet. Up here, shoulder blades together, a wee squeeze of the bum without overextending. My hips aren't thrown forward here, as you can see. And then I just safely come back down to the ground again. So each time you're thinking of all of these things in your head. When I talk about overextending, I didn't give an example because I had the weight in my hands here and I didn't want to injure myself. Overextending, I mean this. Core can no longer engage in this position. All the force goes into the back. So yes, we squeeze the bum, a little light squeeze, but we don't do this. Alrighty. And then we come back down again. So give that a wee go. If you feel any pain at all, make sure you talk to a professional. You can video with lighter weights, but don't continue. If you feel any pain, you need to get that sorted out. Thinking about this form, give it a wee go, and hopefully you see some fantastic results. I'll see you next time.